Hey y'all, this is Santasha. So I am getting ready to do my steam treatment for today, and I wanted to show you one thing that I never seen on the video, and I actually went to the Huetiful steamer website and asked them about it. Is the holes in the top of the hood. You know, what is the best way to use the holes in the top of the hood? And so the owner actually replied back to me, and you know, these are the holes that I'm talking about, these ventilating holes here. I've always wondered, you know, should you have them open, should you have them closed? And what he recommended was kind of trial and error, but they recommend for most situations to keep them closed. But if you have a sensitive scalp, they said to open them up. If you have colored hair, he also recommended that you keep them opened up. So that's one thing that I've never found on the website. I didn't find an instruction book or anything, so I thought that was very good to know. Also, I wanted to tell y'all was, you know how things out of sight, out of mind, or even though the Huetiful steamer is very easy to set up, you know, if you just don't feel like taking that time sometimes. So what I have done in my little world, I no longer take mine back down when I finish. Remember I told y'all about my Diva guest bedroom? I sit it up right here and I never take it back down. I'm leaving it up from now on out. So it sits right here in this spot. You know, it's usually, and I sit up under it. Steam, 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 steam. But this is where I keep it. And I use this little cup to fill it up with. I don't know if this cup came with the steamer, or if I have a floor steamer and it has a little hole, or either it came with an iron. So look with one of them things and you'll find you one. But I don't use the cup because I usually come right back here and unplug it. You know, pull the spout out. I don't take it down every time. When I finish with my steam treatment, this is what I do. So I fill mine from back here. I just take my little handy dandy cup and I take the water and I just pour it in there. Just kind of watch the max line and see how far it gets or how close it gets from that. And this, when you're using the spout back here, you really have to watch the max line, because if you don't, if you feel this little hole up too much, you know, the water is slowly trickling in, so you can possibly pass that maximum line that they recommend you not pass. And then I just take my plug and put it back in. Close that up. Turn it back around. I always use both the ozone and the steam. They go green, then you just sit. You can either, you know, depending on what you're going to be doing, if you're going to be reading a book or whatever, you can go ahead and get up under there. But if you're being impatient or whatever, you can sit and you can wait for the steam to actually start before you even get up under there. And see, you can hear it. See, so you can hear it actually bubbling up. And look in there. You can see, if you look way down deep in there, you can see it actually starting to boil. So yeah, I keep my steamer right here. So you see, it's not totally this, you know, tasteful. It just sits there all week long, you know, because this is my natural guest bedroom. It blends in, so no need to take it down every time. And like I was saying, out of sight, out of mind, we tend to or don't feel like setting it up. We tend to not use things, and we pay too much for this Huetiful steamer to not use it. And plus, it's really a good thing to use for your hair. And it actually has a facial attachment as well. I'm thinking about getting that. It's only $19 at the time. I just was like, and I'm spending this much. I'm not spending no more. So it's actually, I can tell that it's getting ready, the steam is actually getting ready to come out. So I'm gonna sit under here and let you see how that process. Let me kind of zoom in. Well, I'm not zooming in, I'm moving the camera. But look, you can see the steam comes from back out of there, and that's it. You just sit there and get your steam treatment. Alright, so this is me getting my steam treatment right here in my own home. Don't have to go to nobody's beauty salon. And the best thing about it is steam treatments usually cost, you know, they add about 20. I don't know what they add, but I know one guy told me for a steam treatment he charged about $60. So you pay him $60 for your steam treatment every other month, or however often you go and you get it done. You could have been on bought you a Huetiful steamer. So that's what I like to do. And as soon as this finished, I'm going to show you how I let my water out, because I don't, like I said, I don't take it down. I just let my water out and I wipe it down. Sometimes, you know, because sometimes my DC get all up against it and everything, and you know, it gets all nasty and stuff. So sometimes I just wipe it down, and sometimes I do. I take just the hood off and go rinse it off, but not always. So I'll show you how I do that. Oh, and one more thing to remember while you're sitting up under here. Remember to try to put something around your edges. You know, don't try to cover up your hair. Just try to cover up your ears and everything right up under your hairline, because you do get a little messy and start dripping. And also remember, put your towel on. I didn't have a towel on early because the water does drip off and it's pretty hot. You be up under here, ooh, 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 and then you get up and get your towel. So to avoid all the ooh, ooh, go ahead and put your towel around your neck. Alright, I'll see y'all in a minute to show you how I let the water out. Bye. Alright, so I'm all done with my steam treatment, and what I wanted to show y'all was how I get rid of the water that's up under there for when I'm being lazy and don't want to rinse it out. It has a little like stop holder right here. You just, you know, scooch it down until it comes off, and then when it gets ready to come off, let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. And you scooch it off, scooch it off, scooch it off, and then when you scooch it off, the water just drains out. And this is how I like to do mine, because like I said, out of sight, out of mind. You know, just don't feel like it. You tend to not use what you brought. That is all I have for the Huetiful steamer, and you can see my hair is all steamed, all nice, and it, you know, it still has conditioner on it, but it still feels really moist. It's a different type of moisture with that steam treatment. I can't explain it, but it's wonderful. Alright, so let me see. Oh, and also what I do for my hair, you know, I pull it all up and I put like this is a headband, a really loose head. You know, it's wrapped twice. I take and wrap it twice, but it's really loose, and I just put it on to hold that hair up, because remember, you want the hair to be under the steamer. So that's what I do. And you can get these anywhere. This is a terry cloth one. I got this one from CVS. You can get them from the dollar store. And Huetiful steamer actually sells one. It's kind of lavender purpley. I think it's only like $5. So if you want to get all fancy with it, you can get one from there. Alright, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye bye.